Hello and welcome to Awesome Toys TV. This week, before we talk about all the latest kits, I just want to take a moment to appreciate how good looking the new Figuarts Labo Shinkinami Asuka Langley is. It's already out in Japan as we speak, 7,770 yen. Not exactly cheap, but there's a good reason for the high asking price. Obviously, Bandai has managed to cram in some advanced manufacturing technique, so you actually get 3 separate color effects onto one singular part, especially on the body. So that clear orange outer layer looks extremely amazing, right? And in case you're wondering, hey, can I actually remove that clear orange part from the Asuka's Langley body? The answer is yes, you can, and it doesn't actually damage the original body skin tone color of Asuka Langley itself, as you can see here. So some of the Japanese builders have already figured this out, and they've decided to build their Asuka Langley without the clear orange glossy finishing as intended by Bandai. So nothing wrong with that, but I would say that the kit itself still looks really amazing without the clear orange glossy part. I would actually want to have that clear orange glossy finish on the kit itself, so I probably won't do this particular finishing, but if you want to, hey, it's an option available. The question is now, will Bandai release Figuarts Labo for all the other female characters from the Evangelion series? So that remains to be seen. When Bandai announced a special China version Freedom Gundam 2.0 in silver coating finish, I was kinda skeptical. I didn't think it's gonna look that good, but when the pictures was finally released, that semi-gloss finish in two-tone silver looks pretty good actually. The price is a little bit high, and unfortunately, because this is going to be a China exclusive, it's going to be hard to come by and it's going to be a little bit pricey shipping out to your respective countries. But if you're a big Gundam Freedom 2.0 fan, this is definitely a must-have. I've actually built the 2.0 titanium finish version of the Freedom Gundam 2.0, and I actually love this kit. It's pretty solid, great articulation, and no loose parts. So yeah, looking forward to this kit coming out sometime in Q3 or Q4 2021. There was a surprise Alexandros RX-2 Gundam coming out very soon, because they are doing the theme song for Gundam Hathaway movie very soon. So this special Gundam Alexandros colors inspired kit is coming out very soon for 5,550 yen. So if you guys dig the band Alexandros, I think this is probably something that you want to collect. But for me, it's an easy pass. I don't really dig that black and high pastel green finishing. Another kit that's coming up very soon is the high grade Gundam ground type, and this is the one that really caught my eye this week. The special effect coating version really stands out. I think from far it looks like a mess, but upon closer inspection you could see that this kit actually has very high detail texture everywhere you look on this kit. So this is really something else, and the asking price is not exactly that high. At first, when I look at this kit, I thought, wow, it looks like it's made out of pewter or something, but apparently it's not. It just comes with a special coating effect finish. So highly recommend to get this if you guys are big fans of the ground type Gundam. And in premium Bandai news, there's going to be a new Master Grade 100 scale Eye Strike Gundam version lining striker pack, and this is just the option striker pack in itself. It doesn't actually come with the Gundam mobile suit. 2,970 yen. I would say that for this asking price, the option striker pack is quite value for money, but the colors and the finishing doesn't look very good, and it does seem like there's quite heavy use of stickers for the pack itself. If you're a big fan of the Owl Strike, I think this is definitely a must-have. And while I was busy last week, not able to do any new videos, Bandai also released the new Master Grade Gundam F91 Titanium finish. What shocked me most was that the asking price, 9,000 plus yen for a titanium kit of this size. Just because they included the Rafflesia stand, I don't think it really justified this high asking price at all, even though for a premium Bandai kit, there are tons of better titanium finish kit that deserves a higher asking price, but not the F91. So I think Bandai really did a misstep here. I'm not sure why this kit is asking for such a high asking price, and the fact that it doesn't even come with the LED parts to light up the torso of F91, and yet you're asking for 9,700 yen. Yeah, this is an easy pass for me. I just can't afford to pay for such a small kit at that price. But of course, Bandai also released the titanium, sorry, not titanium finish, the Reborn 1100 series Vigna Gaina extra finish at I would say more palatable 7,000 plus yen. But even then, for a Reborn 1100 scale kit, 7,000 yen for extra finish, it is a little bit high if you ask me. Yes, granted, the semi-gloss silver finishing does look good, but I would say that the asking price is just a little bit too high for both the F91 titanium finish and also the Reborn 1100. Please tell me if I'm wrong, right? Is there something that I'm not seeing in the official pictures? Yeah. So let's move on to something new. Surprisingly, Bandai decided to create a new line altogether called the Ultima Gear. So I think this is probably the line where they'll focus on creating props from animes and also maybe tokusatsu series. And at 3,850 yen, this kit actually looks pretty good for the gold finishing that as per intended in the anime. But what is interesting with this particular kit is that it will not come with any instruction manual. So it will be as what the anime intended. You will actually have to fit piece by piece together and figure out how to actually assemble the actual puzzle. So I thought this was quite interesting. So yeah, if you guys do get lost, maybe I'll just buy this kit as well, just to have a fun go at it to see if I can actually complete the puzzle kit itself. What was also a big surprise was last week, Bandai decided to drop 30 minutes mission series, a new series called the 30 Minutes Sisters. So 30 ms, very interesting because there is so much customization option from hair to faceplate to body, and also option weapon parts that's coming out that we are used to see from this series. What I was big surprise was how this entire series of 30 minutes mission suddenly just veered towards how do I say this, human battle soldiers. Is that how I call it? But in any way, it's a welcome change, I have to say. 30 minutes sisters, there are quite a lot of options for eyes, for hairs, for the body. Some of them are a little bit questionable, such as the additional booby parts for the body. So yeah, but I think it's fun of how you can actually customize the kit any way you want it. So if there's a specific hairstyle that you want, a specific eye, specific facial expression, short hair, long hair, pigtails, and also weapon parts, you can customize it to your heart's content. So yeah, I think this series will probably sell very well, especially for the option body type one, where the chest seems to be exaggerated beyond belief. But yeah, this kit is coming out very soon in Q3 2021. What was the biggest surprise to me was, of course, the price. I think the price itself is quite appealing. It's not exactly expensive as what we've seen from the other manufacturers. I think I'm not going to name names, but you guys probably know what I'm talking about, like Free Arm Girls and the rest. But the speed armor for the 30 minutes sister series seems to be quite cool. It reminded me of the Kamen Rider O series. So yeah, there you go. I also put up a new video this week, actually today, on how I actually transformed my GUNPLA backlog collection that's been scattered across my home studio for the longest time by using a stainless steel rack. So if you're keen to see that, please click on the top right to watch that video right now. Now, the biggest thing I want to talk about today is actually the upcoming series Gundam Build Real Live Action series starting on 29 March 2021. We have seen some shots of all the customized kits that's intended for the movie, and I have to say it all looks pretty good. They're all real great kits. So it is supposed to mimic the Gundam Build Fighter series, where you put your GUNPLA kit onto the system scans your GUNPLA kit, and you fight virtually across your opponent. So what we can expect from this series is finally we get to see some actual GUNPLA kits that's been customized with different color, different kit bash, and it's gonna be quite interesting to see how the first ever live action series is going to be like for the Gundam franchise. There's already been some model that's coming up in the series that's been teased by Bandai on the website itself. Like for example, this Zaku, using the target shield, and there are probably some other customization at the back of the rear grade kits that I may or may not have seen. Obviously, for me, the biggest question mark was how did they actually film rear grade kits on the set itself, because rear grade kits aren't exactly the best when it comes to posing and moving. Parts will fall off once in a while when you're trying to make special poses for the show. So it'll be interesting to see how this show is going to pan out. None of the actors are well known, so I think the main star is going to be the Gundam mobile kits in itself. Some of them looks pretty cool, right? There are some kit bash of the strike in all pink and gold color accents, so that's probably the Gundam kit from the lady characters, female characters. And for the guy characters, it's the Zaku, the Gundam RX-2. But yeah, other than that, we're all looking forward to it, and I'll share my review once the show is out. I think obviously the best part of watching the show is going to be spotting all the separate different Gundam model kits on display scattered throughout the scene of the show. So be looking forward to that. And before we go, I just want to give a big shout out to Mr. Konan Daisuke from Japan, who has managed to craft a very cool looking Gundam girl. So yeah, I actually really dig this special kit bash of a Gundam mobile suit. Sorry, not Gundam mobile suit. He actually kit bashed 3 separate options. One is a Gundam mobile kit and a Figuarts doll, and also some of the classic retro mecha that he had in his collection. So the overall result looks very good, highly detailed, great finishing, and yeah, I think probably this is what I hope the 30-minute sisters version is gonna look like. But for now, please enjoy the actual videos and pictures from Mr. Konan Daisuke. I have to say that is quite an amazing build, and if possible, can I actually buy this kit to have in my collection. So good job, Mr. Konan Daisuke. Amazing kit overall. What a nice kit bash that I have not intended to see in 2021. So before I go, I would actually like to ask all of you what are the currencies that you guys would like to see in my future videos, because so far I've been putting it in US dollars, euros, Philippine pesos, Singapore dollars, and also Malaysian ringgit. So if there's any specific country currency that you want me to include into my videos, please do let me know. I will try my best to include as many currency as possible for all my future videos. And a big thank you for tuning in. I know there's not been a lot of videos from me in the last couple of weeks because work has just been insane, and of course it's still a crazy time for all of us in 2021. So I hope all of you out there stay safe, stay positive. Do take some time out for your own self-care. So if you're feeling stressed out, depressed, take some time off from work, take some time off from building GUNPLA, just take some time off for yourself to relax and also to heal. I think a lot of people are probably a little bit stressed out without knowing they are in that actual state in itself, right? So if you're new to our channel, hey, please consider subscribing to get all the latest collectible news. And if you love what we're putting out, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel if possible, and I'll see you in the next upcoming video. Thank you guys for watching and tuning all the way to the end.